So here's my point. These two have been carrying a big load for SmackDown for a while. They've let their rivalry carry on for a while. This has to be a good old Jim Ross slobber knocker of a match, and I would actually be okay if this ended in no contest if both were down. Prove a point to make it last to Survivor Series.
Yeah, but then you're diminishing the event of Evolution.
Are you really though? With these two?
I think you're diminishing the last woman standing match if you do that. Because the point of the last woman standing match is really to end.
Better?
That's one of the matches that ends a rivalry.
Okay, so let me ask you this: who would she rival with next?
Becky?
Yeah. Who on SmackDown's card? Because I'll tell you right now, if I see the Iconics or one of them get involved with her, I want that to be squashed immediately.
If Zelina wins the Battle Royal,
I'd be okay with Zelina. That's what I'm saying. Like,
why am I not working for WWE? I've got such good ideas.
No, that's Road Dogg. He still has a job.
Brian, why am I not working for WWE?
That's Dean Malenko. I don't know how he has a job as a talent agent.
Hey, he's got 1,004 ideas.
And most of them for Raw have been bad.
How did you guys feel about Becky's promo on Edge?
I told you I was okay with it, except the disrespect part towards him.
Yeah, I felt like now you're really trying to push her as a heel, which is not going to work.
And that was the issue with it. That's why it didn't land. Is that it seemed very blatantly an attempt to boo her. God damn it!
Yeah, it's like that. That was the ultimate push of like, you really want her to be a heel? No.
What do we have to do?
Just let her be a fucking badass anti-hero. That's all you need with her.
You don't need her to be a clear-cut
And
heel.
they've been trying to do a lot of things to push her to be a heel at this point. A lot. And it's like, some of it works. Some of it, it's like, no, we're still going to like her.
Yeah. I prefer that she's a Hellraiser.
Yes.
And the fact that they can't just steer into the skid with that's what we're calling for. That's what fucking Bully Ray is talking about on his podcast. Is she's an anti-hero. The fans love her. They're not going to stop loving her. Just get with the fucking program.
Fans.
Just work with it. I don't know why I don't know why you're so fucking fixed in your ideas that you can't adapt.
That's not the right way to ask the question, Dan.
Why can't you adapt?
Thank you.
Or perish.
Adapt or perish. Evolution.
To end this card.
Wait, who do we want to win?
Becky.
Okay.
I don't know why I had to stick with the odd numbers.
Bring it home.
We have
all the way home to John Cena's bedroom.
Kick that door down.
Because that's the only door you've ever known to kick down.
Ooh,
and get thrown out of.
Yeah, cream of the crop.
I can see the luster in your eyes.
Alright, for the WWE Raw Women's Championship.
And we use that term very loosely.
You have...
God, you're so mean. You're so mean to her.
Raccoon Mouse Rat.
Yeah, Rocket Raccoon.
No, it's Mouse Rat Raccoon.
Mouse Rat Raccoon Rocket Mouse Rat, whatever she is.
You got the RR going. Rocket Raccoon, Ronda Rousey.
Versus one half of the most overrated, unnecessarily needed in this event of the two.
Nicole Stephanie
Garcia
Coles.
A.K.A. Nikki Bella.
Boob job.
Boob job.
Where is this taking place? This is at
Nassau Coliseum.
The Uniondale boob job.
Yep, in the Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum. Okay, other than our sentiments, as we've already made fun of these two.
I'm a little sorry, but it's
we
for
shouldn't be
entertainment's
talking
sake.
about breasts at this month.
Oh, Sean, get off your high horse.
Look, we're all for the end of women's breast cancer. Yes, we are. But when you have one that has had many of boob job, and then one that looks like every varying animal of the woodland critter forest, all I can really say is, what? And I hate to steal this from you, but why are we ending the pay-per-view with these two?
Who said we're ending it?
Yeah, we haven't gotten confirmation, but it's probable.
It better not be.
I hope it's the match we just talked about as opposed to this one, but
Yes.
here's the thing.
Ronda looks like all of Snow White's critter friends fused into one.
Oh, that's amazingly awesome.
She's a man.
Oh.
Is she though?
No,
Is she though?
maybe.
Anyway.
She was born ready.
Maybe she's born with it.
Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's WWE.
Maybelline, not a sponsor of this podcast. Continue.
Did you say Mabel?
Maybelline, not a sponsor of the podcast.
Not Mabel, aka King Mabel, aka Viscera,
A.K.A. Big Daddy V.
aka Vis.
He is not on this card.
R.I.P.
Rip.
Okay, we do have to talk about this match. Look,
Did you just wow us?
I think
Why are you wowing us?
seriously.
$9.99.
Anyways, okay, let's try to get on with this as much as we hate this match. If I can be serious for a minute.
Focus.
This rivalry out of nowhere came when the infamous Bella Twins decided to do their umpteenth, and I literally mean that, umpteenth heel turn.
Was it?
They've turned heel so many times at this point. It's
Well,
annoying.
What Culture did a video, and
Did they?
No.
On them. They probably can
That's
do one
next.
on them. But they turned on Ronda Rousey on a Monday Night Raw after a 6 women's tag match against said Riot Squad.
Thank God.
And beat the crap out of Ronda. The following week, we get what I think was a well-deserved promo between the two.
I don't think so.
Why?
Okay.
There's nothing good going on Raw lately.
Amen. Did you guys ever notice how when they want to get a pop or a wow from the crowd, they resort back to like behind the scenes reality stuff that's going on?
Oh yeah, that's what happened during the contract signing too.
it's because they don't know how to write.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, okay, yes.
Why aren't you writing for Raw?
Why am I not writing for Raw?
For only $9.99.
Well, no, I want more than $9.99.
He discussed a bigger contract.
Well, if you write content and we see it on TV, then it's going to go to the network, which you can catch for only $9.99.
Yep.
I get it, like, oh wow, she just blurred the lines of bringing up Cena, but it's like that's see Monday Night Raw's
Nikki
go
did the same
to.
thing last
What?
night. Nikki did the same
That's
thing.
what I'm saying. Is that's the only reason why their promos have been decent. Monday Night Raw depends on 2 things: past stars coming back for ratings and blurring the lines of what's going on backstage to get decent promo out of somebody. Am I wrong?
No, you hit the nail right in the coffin.
Moving on.
You hit the nail right in the coffin.
Well, he's right. I mean, Raw has been so lackluster that they depend on legends and Hall of Famers, and
They cling to nostalgia to a fault.
yeah, and I get it that Raw was the platform of the Attitude Era,
Was.
but it's like, you really need to stoop this far to bring everybody else back just to sell the show. That's kind of sad.
Anyway.
With this match, I am not looking forward to it unless we see in the very beginning where the 6 women tag match shows Miss Ruby Riott saying "fuck you" to Liv and Sarah. And then later on, out of nowhere, when Ronda thinks she's going to put on the most illustrious move of the greatest list assembled of all time,
The Peruvian necktie.
which is move number 335.
The semi-dark Piper Drive.
Which is move number 337, followed before and after with the arm bar. Move number 336, we see an angry yet ready, determined, thanks to Corey Graves constantly pushing this, Ruby Riott interfere in this match and make this a no contest and hold the belt over Ronda's head and saying that belongs to me. That's how I'd book it. I'm just saying. I don't know about you guys.
Well, it would be a whole lot more interesting than what they got planned, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. I'm down with that.
2 words for you.
Ruby Riott. But I don't know if you ended the show on Ruby or if you ended the show on Becky then.
Becky.
I want to end the show with the match that deserves to end the show, which is Becky and Charlotte.
Becky and Charlotte.
Not Mouse Rat Raccoon and coming up next on E.
So you're going on a no contest. Dan.
Which I want to happen, yes.
Dan, what are you?
I suspect something big to end the show. The Ruby Riott, or if this is the final match, I expect that something like the Ruby Riott will happen. But otherwise, I think Ronda wins the match.
My take, who gives a shit?
Such unbiased commentary there.
I mean,
we get it.
Down the middle.
You don't like this match.
You don't care about the match, but who do you think is going to win?
Ronda. See how dull everything just got? It's like...
Sapped the energy out of the room.
Because it did. And it's making me depressed. Oh, dear God. And we just had a Goldust impression right now.
If you're listening to this podcast and you didn't understand that was Goldust, I think you're on the wrong podcast.
Really, you are. But let's not end it on such a sour note. We have to end it on the fact that, again, this is the first women's pay-per-view. We're getting something that is a part of a new evolution. Not the Bell-elution, for fuck's sake. But again, this is something that, a lot of Universe fans have been looking forward to. This is a first in history. Just like the first Women's Royal Rumble this year happened. All in all, hopefully this is a better event than what we've gotten.
He had to remind me.
With a lot. What did I remind you of?
Royal Rumble.
What, he's sad again because of who ruined the Women's Royal Rumble.
Ronda.
How about...
Oh, here we go. I got him excited.
The end of the match. Asuka steals Ronda's thunder.
You think
Asuka's SmackDown superstar ruins leading into Survivor Series?
I would be all...
It would make...
It makes sense.
It would give an excuse.
I think that'd be a good angle.
Yeah, you could do that. I'm not against that either.
I'm for that, actually.
For only $9.99.
But in that case, then is Asuka walking away with the Battle Royal and then showing up later?
I think that would show some prominence. That makes sense. There you go.
She wins.
She wins.
Comes back at the main event, if this is the main event, and just ruins it.
Did it say if it's supposed to be like our SmackDown women's title opportunity, or was it?
I don't know.
Okay.
So I think it's just a bullshit thing again.
There you go. There you go. Asuka wins, comes back later in the night. A sign of things to come. That's my prediction.
And on that note...
Who better than Asuka?
Austin.
Who better than Canyon?
Austin.